Graduates. Commencement is a cherished milestone for our graduates, their loved ones, and the entire Georgia Southern community. Many of you have traveled great distances to be here, and we are honored to have you with us for this momentous occasion. Names will be read at a steady and respectful pace so that every family can clearly hear their graduate's name. We ask that you help us maintain an atmosphere of courtesy throughout the ceremony. Please keep celebrations brief so graduates whose names follow receive the same attention and recognition. To help preserve the dignity and flow of today's ceremony, please keep the following in mind. Graduates should refrain from carrying signs, banners, or flags as they cross the stage. Guests are welcome to take photos from their seats, but please do not block aisles. A professional photographer will capture each graduate on the stage and again at the base of the ramp. Graduates, please pause briefly on the marked X at both photo locations. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the stage party and faculty will recess. Graduates will exit the arena after the recessional. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please listen for instructions from the stage and follow guidance from university police and area personnel. And finally, as a courteous to those around you and in honor of our graduates, please silence all cell phones at this time. Thank you for your cooperation in helping us maintain the dignity of this special occasion.
You don't just graduate, you take flight. Your degree is a passport to possibility, stamped with determination, with knowledge and heart, and the spirit of freedom who inspires us to soar. It lives on in each of you as you ascend into the future, beyond where you could have imagined. No matter where you land, Eagle Nation stretches far and wide with fellow Eagles ready to connect, collaborate, and celebrate with you. Because the journey doesn't end at commencement. It only changes altitude.
Now please rise as you are able for the processional.
remain standing as you are able for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets with glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, and please be seated. Good evening. I am Kyle Marrero, and I have the distinct honor of serving as president of Georgia Southern University. On behalf of our faculty, staff, administrators, and especially the class of 2026, I'm proud to welcome you to this spring's graduate commencement ceremony. Let me offer our sincere thanks to Taylor Sutterfield for a senior majoring in vocal performance for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Great job, Taylor. As we gather this evening in the Jack and Ruth Ann Hill Convocation Center, it is fitting to recognize the legacy behind this space. This venue bears the name of two proud Georgia Southern graduates whose lives reflected service, integrity, and a deep commitment to this institution. Senator Jack Hill was one of Georgia Southern's strongest champions, instrumental in supporting our growth and expanding opportunities for students. His wife, Ruth Ann, a triple Eagle and lifelong educator, shared that same devotion. It is a privilege to celebrate your achievements in a space that honors their legacy and reflects the strength of the university community. And now, to our graduates, congratulations. Earning an advanced degree is an extraordinary achievement. The journey to this moment required dedication, resilience, and sacrifice, and each of you should be deeply proud of what you've accomplished. No one reaches this accomplishment alone, so let us take a moment to acknowledge those who have supported you along the way. Graduates, please turn, wave, and thank the family members and friends who are here tonight who encouraged you and helped you in this milestone. Thank you, Mom and Dad, Grandma and Grandpa. Thank you all for being here. Commencement is indeed a meaningful milestone, not only for each of you personally, but for the entire Georgia Southern community. This semester, we are proud to confer degrees upon approximately 4,400 graduates, awarding associate, bachelor's, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. Before we move into our speaker presentations, I'd like to highlight a few items in your program. The members of our platform party are listed on page 18, and on page 9 you'll find our university's values, mission, and vision, foundational commitments that define who we are and why we gather here tonight. At Georgia Southern, these values are not simply statements on a page. They are the principles that guide our work and shape our decisions. Every initiative we pursue and every partnership we build is guided by our values of innovation and discovery, mobility, people, academic excellence, collaboration, transparency and integrity, and sustainability. Together, these values form the word impacts, a reminder that our purpose as a university is not only to educate, but to transform lives and strengthen communities. We strive to make a meaningful global difference through our students, our faculty, our staff, and alumni. And we are steadfast in our belief that every member of our community plays a role in advancing our mission. Central to that mission is our faculty. These educators and scholars serve as mentors, guides, and sources of inspiration. Each graduate here tonight has a story about a faculty member who challenged them, supported them, and helped them discover new possibilities. I ask now that the faculty of Georgia Southern University please rise. Graduates, please join me in thanking these dedicated individuals for the role they have played in your success. Thank you, faculty. You may be seated. Now it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium a student leader who has been deeply engaged in campus life and dedicated to representing the voices of our students. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Ariel Alston, President of our Graduate Student Organization, as she offers congratulations to the class of 2026. Ariel?
Hello, Eagles. Congratulations. I'm so honored and excited to be here addressing you all as I'm still completing my doctorate degree. So congratulations, you've made it, and you guys did not just survive this journey, although it may feel a little like survival right now, being that finals weeks just ended and dissertation and other big projects are done, but you have soared through this journey. And I know this because that's what Eagles do. You all took on the task of applying to a graduate program, and then you chose to become an Eagle, which I could say is one of the greatest choices. And no one's forcing me to say that, but you've also completed your graduate program. What I admire most about all of you is not only the achievements listed on your resumes, but it's the moments that no one saw. When you had to redo a project because you knew it could be better, when you asked for help instead of giving up, and when you balanced studies with work, family, health, or maybe even all three. Or maybe it was the times where you had to lean on your other classmates just to push through the courses. That is a true embodiment of a Georgia Southern Eagle. You navigated through all the obstacles, had the courage to keep going, the humility to keep learning, and the pride of an Eagle where excellence is not just shared, not just achieved, but it's shared. As you all leave this nest, this campus, these halls we've created our own, keep in mind that soaring is not always about the distance, it's direction. So wherever you go next, let's go with passion, let's go with purpose, and let's go with the confidence and kindness of an Eagle who knows that the sky is theirs. So graduates, thank you for being an inspiration to students, current students and future students, and showing us what it's like to fly. And let this moment serve as a reminder that you can overcome adversity despite distractions. So once again, Eagles, congratulations, and I'm so proud of you all.
Thank you, Ariel. Graduates, guests, and friends, it is my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, an alumnus whose leadership reflects the power of service, mentorship, and community impact. Nick Westbrook is a proud Georgia Southern graduate earning his MBA from the Parker College of Business in 2020. Before entering the business world, Nick began his career in education and coaching, serving as a head football coach, an experience that helped shape his leadership style and his commitment to developing others. He later transitions into business and, in 2017, opened Chick-fil-A Hinesville. Today, Nick leads one of the top-performing Chick-fil-A locations in Georgia, building a culture centered on hospitality, excellence, and growth. Beyond his business success, Nick is deeply committed to investing in others. Through the Chick-fil-A Remarkable Future Scholarship Program, he has awarded more than $175,000 in scholarships supporting students as they pursue their educational goals. Nick is passionate about mentorship and creating opportunities for others, values that reflect the very spirit of Georgia Southern University. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Nick Westbrook.
When I began my MBA program at Georgia Southern in 2019, several people asked me, Nick, you're a business owner. Why are you going through all of the effort to get your MBA? How can that possibly benefits you? Well, other than the uninhibited ability to yell "Gata" to anyone donning that Eagle logo across our state, like you, I wanted to grow myself, my leadership capacity, and my network. I did not want a lack of effort in investing myself inhibit me from maximizing the opportunities that might be afforded to me in the future. Georgia Southern's program through the Parker College of Business provided all of that for me and more. And many of you are similar to me. You entered into your graduate degree of study to stretch your capacity as a professional. And as your leader in your field and a trusted advisor and an influencer, you went the extra mile in your investment in yourself to further grow your capacity to make an impact. And I hope that many, if not all of you, have a promotion or a big job lined up at the end of this commencement ceremony. And if not, I know a great place that has a tremendous meal incentive program that you can look into. This is a great accomplishment, but I believe the greatest question that all of us will have to answer at some point, in fact, what I think that we all will be evaluated on at some point, is what have you done with what you've been given? Most of us focus only on what have you done without considering what have you been given. As you set out on your journey from this tremendous milestone, let's consider what have you been given? Indeed, what you've earned. First, you've earned opportunity. In the conferment of these degrees, you will have the opportunity to influence people, organizations, companies, and industries. After you go onto your LinkedIn account tonight after graduation, to update your profile to include those 3 distinct letters after your name highlighting what you've accomplished. Yeah. You will have doors open to you to walk through where you will get the opportunity to set the temperature in the room, where people will look to you for your expertise and your opinion. Use that influence for good. Understand that the opportunity you will have will affect more people than just yourself. Your opportunity will not only be for a better job, more income, or a higher position. The highest calling of your opportunity will be what you can do for the people that are affected by your influence. Your opportunity, like those before you, will be to make a positive impact on the people that come after you and to spur them on to even greater things. The other thing you've earned is responsibility. You've earned the responsibility of expectations. There will be expectations that come with this remarkable accomplishment. Not an expectation to be an expert, but the expectation of the same values you embraced that puts you in the position to earn this elevated degree. The expectations of curiosity, integrity, collaboration, perseverance, resilience, passion, and determination. The real work is not cramming in assignments that are due at midnight. The real work begins now in using the skills that built you to build a better tomorrow. The real journey is not looking back and admiring what you have achieved, but in looking forward with a vision of who you are becoming. What you've accomplished is because you have been willing to go that extra mile. That extra mile is special because as much as it does for you, it does more to you. That extra mile transforms you into a new person each time you choose to take it. Every time you choose to do a little more than what is expected, a little more than the minimum requirement, you not only get better yourself, you make the world around you a little better in the process. Going that extra mile has changed your life. But more importantly, it will change other people's lives. I'd like to tell you about when someone going the extra mile impacted my life. In 2012, I competed in the grueling Ironman triathlon. The most similar physical experience that I've had to earning my MBA. Ironman is an endurance race. You swim 2.4 miles, and then you bike 112 miles, and then you get to run a marathon, 26.2 miles, 140.6 miles in total. I trained for a year. I trained with a group of people who had a similar dysfunction as me and had done things like this before. And on race day, I felt extremely prepared, and I had a great race, all up until mile 20 of the marathon. My body quit. I'd lost 10 pounds during the race after consuming 8,000 calories throughout the day. It happens to every endurance athlete at some point. You hit what's called the wall. When you've given all your body can give. Every endurance athlete knows about that mile 20 wall in the marathon leg of the Ironman. So I stopped. Suddenly, I heard someone yelling my name. And when I look up, I notice one of my training partners in the spectator area. Now, somehow, he was right there where I had stopped amid 3,000 competitors and 5,000 spectators. He's waving for me to come over to him. So I was so surprised to see him, and I had no idea he had come down to the race. And when I asked him what he was doing there, he said he and the team came down to watch me finish. And then he said something that changed my life. He said, "Let's run this next mile together." So I picked up my feet and I began jogging slowly along the spectator line as he dodged spectators and he jogged with me. We didn't say much, we just ran. And after a mile, he patted me on the back. I looked up and he peeled off, and another training partner was there to run the next mile with me. And then after a mile, another training partner, until we got to the final mile where the corral narrowed down, which at that point I was running, sprinting to the finish line. And after 10 hours on the course, I crossed the finish line where my wife was standing and waiting to put that coveted Ironman medallion around my neck. I was able to finish my race because people that had been where I was were willing to go that extra mile for me. In a world that is becoming increasingly transactional, be the leader that goes the extra mile to make your world a little more relational, more kind, more human. One of my favorite quotes from Truett Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A, is every day we have an opportunity to give something to someone else. Our time, our love, our resources. And I've always found more joy in giving when I did not expect anything in return. In the spirit of Truett, and to remind you to go the extra mile, I'm leaving you with a little gift today. Every graduate, as you leave the arena today, will be given one of these cards to redeem a free chicken sandwich at the Chick-fil-A of your choice. If life's greatest question is what will you do with what you've been given, I believe that our greatest answer will be what we've given to others. when you're willing to go that little extra, not just for yourself, but for others, I think you'll find that the view of life is so much more beautiful and special on that extra mile, especially when you can take someone else with you. It's been my pleasure to share this special day with you. Congratulations, good luck, hail Southern, and go Eagles.
Thank you, Nick, for being with us today and for sharing your perspective with our graduates. Your commitment to mentorship, leadership, and investing in others is a powerful example of how success is measured not just by what we achieve, but how we impact those around us, going that extra mile. Thank you for encouraging our graduates to lead with purpose and to create opportunities for others along the way. Now, I'm pleased to introduce the university's provost and executive vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Abhinandan Mukherjee, who will lead us through the remainder of tonight's ceremony.
Well, thank you, President Marrero, and good evening, graduates and guests. It's a privilege to join you for the graduate commencement ceremony as we recognize the dedication, perseverance, and scholarship that have brought our graduates to this milestone. At Georgia Southern, we are proud to support a strong and vibrant military-connected community that includes veterans, active duty service members, members of the Guard and Reserve, and the families who serve alongside them. If you are among those graduates or guests who have served, are currently serving, or support a loved one in military service, we invite you to stand so we may recognize and thank you for your service, sacrifice, and commitment. Thank you. Please be seated. Let's now begin by recognizing a distinguished group of faculty members who are retiring this year and who have been granted emeritus status by the University System of Georgia's Board of Regents. Their names and accomplishments are listed in your program beginning on page 49. Please join me in expressing our deepest appreciation for their contributions to Georgia Southern and to generations of our students. We also want to recognize a group of graduates who hold a unique distinction within the Georgia Southern community. These individuals have earned more than one degree from this institution, demonstrating exceptional commitment to their academic and professional growth and to Eagle Nation. If you are graduating today as a double Eagle or triple Eagle, would you please stand so that we may celebrate this remarkable achievement? Thank you. Please be seated. We will now begin the presentation of candidates for our graduate degrees. The Dean of the College of Graduate Studies will now present the candidates by degree level, after which the President will confer the degrees. To help ensure that every name is heard and honored, we kindly ask that you hold your applause until all the graduate candidates have been recognized. Dean Schroeder, will you please come forward?
Good evening. I am Dr. Ryan Schroeder, and I have the privilege of serving as the Dean of the Jack N. Averitt College of Graduate Studies. This evening, we begin by recognizing the highest level of academic achievement awarded by Georgia Southern University, the doctoral degree. Doctoral education reflects years of focused scholarship, research, and professional dedication. Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please rise? Mr. President, these candidates have satisfied all the requirements prescribed by the university and are entitled to receive the doctoral degree for which they have been recommended.
Are you ready? All right. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer upon you the degree for which you've been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. We ask now that the candidates for doctoral degrees please come forward. As you come forward, please remember to pause briefly at the X there. We're going to take a beautiful picture as you're hooded and announced. And then you'll cross the stage to the provost and me and take another beautiful picture with us. And then you'll head down to your seat. Come on up.
Jack N. Averitt College of Graduate Studies. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Monique Rochelle McCrary, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Jaja Blue Davis, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Kia Monai Dodd, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Trina Rossman Smith, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Jason R. Trotter, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Melissa Ann Francisco, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Kimberly LaShawn Hollis, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Alexandra Catherine Nelson, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Kanisha Michelle Williams, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Destiny and Nasri, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Herbert Lee Chambers, Jr., Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jana Brown Collins, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Sean Patrick Bianchi, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Kimberly Ray Kirstein, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Letitia Catrice Johnson, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Luis F. Mercado Rosario, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Michael Allen Jones, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jade Brittany Nelson, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jerry J. Oliver, Jr., Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Bridget LaShawn Allen, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Allison Dimsdale Gigerman, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Ivy Y. Brannon, Doctor of Education.
Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jody Marie Showell, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Allison Nicole Weaver, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Turkisha Mitchell Brody, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Tamaika Bohannon Nyblack, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Kelly Elizabeth Ashley, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Amber Renee Bass, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Haley Elizabeth Burke, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Callan Noel Carper, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Benjamin Wade Castleberry, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. John Mason Clements, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Kalia Janae Davis, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jaden Ann Delperdang, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Charlotte Hagan Dempsey, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Sarah Ann-Lee Freeman, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. McKenna Gormley, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Rebecca Louise Harville, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Brooke Mackenzie Hester, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Michael Hoff, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Madeline Page Jackson, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Colin Davis Jones, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Gage Walker Lee, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Morgan Elizabeth Lee, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Claire Covington Mackey, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Bridget Moira McCabe, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Aubrey Jackson Merritt, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Samantha Lynn Miller, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Deanna Alexis Saunders, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Schreck, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Caitlin Grace Shepard, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Luke Joshua Sunderman, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Katie Elizabeth Thompson, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jeanette Elaine Tripp, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Shaylin Angel Wasner, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Christopher Bryce Watson, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Connor Bradley Watson, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. William Ryan Wofford, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Tamaya S. Browder, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Keontae Kimbrell Taylor, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Alicia Danielle Riggins, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Paige Jante Perry, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Lucas Flint Robertson, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jennifer Lentine, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Ryron Richard Traylor, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Dwight David Williams, Jr., Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Claire Lawrence Ugo Ike, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Deborah Rich, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Ashton Marie Harris, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Savannah Taylor Steedley, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Trina LaShawn Suttles, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Samuel Anache Mensa, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Jason Dwayne Butler Jr., Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Danielle Louise Smith, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Nazish Masood, Dr. Nazish Masood, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family and friends, Dr. Adam Jamal, Doctor of Public Health.
It is now my honor to present the candidates for master's and specialist degrees. Will all candidates for these degrees please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, these candidates are entitled to receive the degree for which they have been recommended upon satisfying all requirements prescribed by the university. Candidates, please remain standing.
Okay, are you ready? All right, here we go. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. I ask now that the candidates for master's and specialist degrees please come forward. Graduates, please remember to stop briefly at the X. Those of you that lead you in the front row, the remainder can be seated until you are called forward. Come to the X, we'll take a beautiful photo.
Jack N. Averitt College of Graduate Studies.
Carlos Andres Carvajal Savidre.
Denai Michelle Joyner. Alexia Poole. Marcella Liliana Niles. Molly Abigail Balducci. Grayson Candida Price. Catherine Virginia Morrison Davis. Carla Vizcarra Villalpando. LaKendra Ann Swanson. Mallory Ann Hogan. Jenna Elise Gaskins. Serena Elise Kent. Kayleigh Diane Hunter. Walikia Shambrice Kine. Melissa Shortridge. Susan Elizabeth Ham. Crystal Marcina Mills. Loranda B. Hooks Green. Vanity Aisha Youngblood. Aisha Shakti Hakim. Erica Nicole Farthing. Amber Paulette Stewart. Keneela Waters. Amanda Clarice Wilson. Angela Ward Wilson. Eileen Fraze. Kelly Germaine Price. Adrian McBride. La Kenya Kiera Chatman. Breosha Danielle Toomer. Crystal LaCheryl Gibson. Courtney Darrell Powell. Frankia Ronashia Ruffin. Kiha Pintiere Yasmin. Bobby Darian Daniels. Avery Jordan. Crystal Williams White. Derek Antoine Webb. Michael Lynn Dillard. Subha Roy Vidyadharan. Carissa Ilanda Dart. Alexis Inyang Shefford Fluellen. Capringzia Milkisha Wallace. Robin Renee Hogan. Amber Nicole Kersey. Akia Lee Williams.
Victoria Laval Davis. Alice Ann McLeod. Dorothy Kettle Siebold. Danye Lafez Tyrell Glenn Jr. Dominique Jashawn Daniels. Olayemi Victoria Aloba. Thomas Vic Harris Jr. Timothy Omar Lucas II. Deani Ashley Wynn. Sandy Denise Dawson.
Erica Lynn Ward. Kristen Miles. Calicia Lashon Melton. Catrice Fraser. Disha Aprilyn Leonard. Joe Nathan Page.
Kayla Nicole Marquis.
Flor Rosa Maria Rodriguez.
Veronica Meza Martinez.
Wells Austin Scott. Sheldon Patardo Simon Jr.
Zeddy Perry IV. Rajesh Ananthraman. Jillian Elizabeth Reese Bates. Madeline LaRue Wentworth. Michael Ryan Dark.
Haley Marie Vigilante. Tamim Habib.
Sydney Claire Smith.
Anasia Sewell.
Kateria Janale Coleman.
Kira Barnes.
Lavonda Bell.
Daya Latrice Davis. Naomi Camille Reyes. Alicia Danae Williams. April Mills. Jordan Griffin. Deja Monet McGee.
Braden Joseph Wall. Shelby Elaine Madden. Ezra Yosef Greidinger. Rohit Paruchor. Jarius Lamont Smith. Draven Michael Green. Janice S. Raymond. Ella Grace Higdon. Betsy Caroline Fuller. Nicolas Garcia. Taylor Sherry Drennan.
Preet Atulkumar Patel. Andrew Lynch. Jansine Irankunda.
Dorothy Hogan Marlowe. Miles Jacob Phipps. Caitlin Louise Nasworthy. Roslyn Ann Ridgway. Ashley Fan. Mark Lyle Mortimer. Alisa Star Wolf.
David Anthony Cole.
Matthew Kyle Stewart. Colt Frank Brantley. Erica Faulkner. Grace Kelly. Dana Schumann Helton. Samantha Fulgham Made. Eric Kayamon Porter. Taylor Marie Curtis. Marnette LaShawn Price. Takesha Inez Clark. Tasia Thompson.
Sierra Monet Brown.
Catherine Olivia Smith. James A. Pritchard.
Sherry Heron.
India Patrina Davis. Lori Kate Maples. Brittany Maria Horton. Madeline Elizabeth Kruger. Marissa Courtwright. Jennifer Mullally. Brooke Rebecca Dixon. Julie Beth Jones. Deshante Ironhead Gallen.
Nancy Alita Mize.
Whitney Williams Wright.
Joseph Andrew Mitchell.
Paige Lee Massey. Jenna Lynn Teeples.
Stephen Allen Whitaker. Thomas Anthony Shandolph.
Sydney Grace Harvey.
Thomas Alexander Love. Bailey Joshua Russ.
Krista Marie Havar. Hannah Price Todd.
Bravora Gerard Banks Jr.
Jonah Ronald Doyle. Kimberly Renee Joyner. Viviana Marie Rodriguez.
Neela Mojavedi. Tanner Maxey. Vanessa Franques. Mackenzie H. Kritzer. Jalen Christian Bennett Bryant.
Alexis Johnson.
Guy Butler. Chelsea Danielle Williams.
Delisha Nicole McAlpine.
August Edward Routman.
Pamela Ann Zeno. Mary Lynn Evans. Patrick William Webb.
Brendan Monroe Oxford. Grant Emery Triplett.
Travelver Laus Baker. Corey Jacobs Joyner.
Percy Henderson.
Caitlin Rose Massey. David Andre Skinner Jr. Jennifer Hendricks Berghoff.
Christina Renee Horsley.
Ashley Jordan Dent.
George Ann Elaine Dixon. Grace E. Renee de Cotrette.
Tamantre Rashad Tucker. Destiny Deronica Richards. Ernest Adinkrach Zomeku. Abby Michaela Levea. Cameron DeJohn Williams. Shane Veal. Jason Otis Howell. Ashlyn Brene Maxey. Amaya Tennille Guyton.
Aston Clayton Thompson. Victoire Litre. Julie Rebecca Kessler.
Sierra Lachey Smith. Nadia Shamaya Louder.
Monicia Duncan.
Courtney Marie Gonzalez. Ashley Elizabeth Jakimski. Amber Hightower. Samantha Forrest.
Luke Timothy Stinnett. Joshua Edward Upchurch.
Amy Genty Goins. Elizabeth Renault Smith. Tanya Rachel Edwards. Lena Michelle Goss.
Tegan Moore. Ina Marie Veronica Williams.
Samuel Blake Talent. Katie Warner.
Mohammed Keita.
Benjamin David Surface. Edward Isin Lassane. Lynetta Smith.
Rebecca May Hunnicky.
Roberto Jesus Jorge Jr. Jessica Rebecca Griffin. Olivia Yu-Won Allen.
Lawrence Maria Nato Toe.
Latoya Nicole Luther. Crystal Dawn Daniels. Amber Stroud. Daniel Joseph Flood IV. Brandy Blige Adams. Anna Marie Allen. Haley Stevens Fortner. Alyssa Lynn Kaiser. Paige Middleton. LaQuisha and Sierra Shinice Dawson.
Cavanta Devin Brown. Jonas Frederick Chen.
Nicole Wells Sasser. Teresa Vanessa Aranda. Rebecca Burt Randall. Akira Rachel Dominique Green. Charles David Stahl II. Kellyanne Elizabeth Cruz.
Jennifer Annalie Love. Jessie Ana Rivera.
Maeve Jillian King. Hannah Conover Potter.
Tishanavia Shaniqua Scott.
Tara Egan Williams. Victory Marquila Walker. Kirsten Delia Brown. Ho Tai. Hongjiao Duan. Emily Potts. Sarah Hines. Lily McKenna Corin. Jackson D. Gilliland. Spencer Cade Bowling. Andrew Stephen Ashley. Kaylee M. Gaunt. Diego Torres Urbina. Libby McKindley. Morgan Grace Kiefer. Jasmine Marquez. Shantoria Jordan McClammy. Dylan Tim Ihle. Allison Carrington. Haley Elizabeth Pearson. Hannah Inez Holbrook. Benjamin Kyle Page. Garrison Aldridge Rose. Phoenix Chandler Blake Jenkins. Brandon Avery Ellenbus. Keely Elizabeth Goodlow. Madeline Victoria Ravenscraft. Alexandra Sochiat Helmers. Hallie Alexis Cohn. Catherine Grace Williamson. Kayla Maureen Mitchell. Olivia Catherine Welch. Miranda Leanna Thompson. Jonah Simmons. Jordan Cameron Pearson. Laura Lynn Dye Vittenauer. Chinelo Chidinma Chukuma.
Dewana Regina Connolly Gore.
Melissa Watsontown. Abigail Cherie Danielle Wiggins. Maya K. Nicholson. Kylie Brooke Alt. Kristen Elise Kingery Cowart. Heather Marie Glow. Catherine Elise Lamas. Mary Miller Kalin. Megan Leon Cole. Cameron Nicole Long. Haley Brooke Wilkes. Felicia Vanessa Mimi Tillis. Jessica Noel Stevens. Devin Lewis Dashnall. Allison Ray Mulkey. Madison Michelle Hooper.
Andrew Mason Matthews.
Kristen Gossett. Martha Suzanne Hancock. Mallory Alexis Duchesne. John Corey Norton.
Mariah Banks. Renisha Charmaine Furby. Teresa Kennedy. Jessica Lee Cameron. Stephen James Robertson. Heston Luke Roberts. Masi Andrini Tamargo. Connor Paul Breniff.
Mackenzie Greer Engel.
Sandri Josephine Kilby. Promise Ayebapriye Otiokade. Oluwadamilola Jadesola Ajayi. Deborah Ujeo Sahor. Susan Wright.
Suzanne Michelle Frankham.
Thomas Arthur Booth II.
Madison Lynn Terry. Dawn Elizabeth Perry. Jaden Farrell Hood. Mandolin Shay Holloway.
Tanner Allen. Evan Micah Wilson.
Benjamin Andrew Sykes.
Matthew Ragsdale.
Alexander Xavier Omarion Deante Archie. Cheyenne Nicole Smith.
Guillermo Peralta Lopez.
Noah Thomas Lancaster.
John Curtis Lanier. Humza Khan.
Casey Leigh Gammon. Alexandria Renee Bradshaw. Lindsay Marie Bro. Elena Mae Cassidy. Ellie Gigi's. Abigail Taylor Brooks. Morgan Reese Hines. Maria Isabella Games. Verena Zeisberger. Elena Carol Spence. Anna Marie Bade. Abigail Page Gordon. Jace Amond. Nathan Thomas Ebersole. Anna Kopituk. Courtney Schuyler Solomon. Brian Andrew Murray. Hiram Priest. Taylor Owens.
Michaela Nisbet.
David J. Woodworth. Laura L. Woodworth.
Zapora Eason.
Michaela Renee Golston. Chastity Angelica Jones. Janasia Shanice Cooper. Ololade Kwaribat Ogunaike. Taylor Marie Montgomery. Rachel Renee Faranda. Christy Zare. Lindsay Ann Turner. Christopher Michael Neese.
Grace Elizabeth Houchins.
Ashley Celeste Haynes. Brandy Amira Shaw. Candice Miller Harris.
Mary Claire Lewis.
Kayla Harville. Carla Renee Simmons. McKenna Marie Mum. Tammy Joanne Natho. Joshua Antonio Brown. Rashida Yolanda Daniel Taylor.
Kaylee Rachel Origer. Emma Jane Lutz. Anna Marie Gressick. Jediah Anthony Sabree Brooks.
Brian Scott Durden II.
Austin Alexander Ashworth.
Lexis Langner Reel. Camelia Lashanetta Henderson. Naja Taisha Weatherspoon. Noah Grant Bell. Anna Marisa Ryan. Amber Moore. Kayla Grace Appia. Shemetria Tershan Risper. Morgan Lee Ayers. Carolina Morgan Jones. Kayla Louise Childers. Darren Bryant.
Amanda Lucille Ganser. Matthew J. Frost.
Megan Lopez. Danielle Osno. Melissa Renee Hayes.
Melinao Koku Voator.
Amy Teresa Green.
Mary Dufie Afrane. Rogina Kadka. Taishana Nikisha Tyler. Marsha Waters. Jordan Diane Logan. Reginald Kane Turner. Wilbert Stubbs.
Erin Elizabeth Rice. Brianna Leigh Austin Byler. Julie Alexandra Ramirez. Carmela Megan Lane. Lashawna Nikhil Hill.
Eleanor Danielle Solomon. Christopher Bryce Cranshaw. Christina Lene East. Sydney Lancaster.
Stacy Cannon. Stephanie Kovacs. Julia Christine Snyder.
Elizabeth Joaria Williams. Brandy Cameron Luke. Elena Egerton.
Jermitra Chavette Johnson. Hannah Grace Sweat.
Mojo Yinola Adeola Adedoyin. Edward Fox Newcomb.
Amelia Elizabeth Ricker. Jalen Reese Darley. Paige Autumn Foskey.
Reagan Elizabeth Velp.
Denitria Janae Morrison.
Olabode Samuel Anifowose.
Kimberly Hunter. Teresa Alexandra Orr. Dakota Von Touchton. Danny Tavell Evans. Robin Brittany Adams. Raven LaQuinsea Thomas.
Larissa Broadway Alderman. Anish George. Rashad LaQuinton Smith. Sarah Witterly Banau.
Leah Rachel Jacobson. Abigail Olivia Mannix. Brittany Danielle Gibbons.
Elijah Michael Green. Kwashiba Paschel.
Mary Campbell Kelly. Danisa C. Gaddis. Jennifer Pollard Boone.
Noah James Brack. Uyosa Steve Irogama. Mason Scott Durst.
Ashley Tamika Murphy.
Leilani Cheyenne Hunt.
Fernando Nunes. Christina Marie McCall.
Alexis Lauren McBurney. Daniel Oluwafemi Olofin. Moshood Abiola Garuba. Ashley Stroud. Amber Danae Fowler.
Kaylee Hallman.
Courtney Alexis Newton. Cadence Marie Lynn.
Jamie Bob.
Calvin Scott Carter.
Malia T. Mann.
Macy Gabrielle Pounds. Giacomo Vincent Palazzolo. William A. Gibson.
Bridget Marshall. Savannah Elaine Farrell. Jessica Zenger. Emily Marie McNatt.
Harley Montana Hussey.
Rachel Alexia Culver. Kyle Andrew Kersey. Megan Elizabeth Vigneri.
Candace Crosby. Juliana Victoria Tillman. Morayo Joy Akingbalu. Susmita Acharji. Jakia Jabertunal.
Altasia M. Phillips. Caroline Elizabeth Madden. Lauren Elizabeth Holt.
Kellen Matthew White. Oluwafun Milayo Aminu.
Denise M. Mister. Brittany Marie Spann. Vicki Leah Lincoln. Shavonna Harris.
Ashley Jewel Lynch.
Olivia Victoria Ann Holmes.
Tori Alexandria Jackson. Amanda Garcia Mendoza. Joshua Randall Davis. Rutledge Gunning Miss Roon. Lauren Hahn Miller. Victoria Laurie Turner. Ricardo Torre Valdez.
Carla Berenice Valles. Zion Amira Smith. Mackenzie Chanel Bailey. Morgan Daniel Jackson. Katie Cheek. Adib Al-Talal. Essence Mona Johnson. Shay Terrelyn Thomas.
Umit Ege Kankas.
Eleanor Hancock Samples. Kelly Akins. Claire Zipperer. Rebecca K. Cole.
Karen Curl. Madison Joe Kathleen Stefan. Anna Iris Flores. Charles Min Wu.
Nicholas Lee Sewing. Brandy Monroe Stanberry. Ashley Cribbs. Amber Joan Gillan. Quinn Marie Swiderski. Eliza Ann Engel.
Sierra Charisse Griselle James.
Sarah Kate Yokley.
Joshua Osazenaga Osage.
Gloria Ann Moore Clanton.
Jada Ivory.
Courtney Fuller. Sarah Beth Negron. Sarah Alexis Batango.
Serenity Milasia Brooks.
Amanda Susan Borzello. Diosela Tassi.
Alyssa Gabrielle Love Archie. Kaylin Janae Berry.
Brianna Jean McGillivray. Joanna Elizabeth Atkins.
Isaiah John Phillip. Diego Alejandro Escobar Giraldo.
Trinity Rachel Wright.
Oliver Lou Pettis.
Classy Monet Hall. Seth Alexander Williams. Imani Michelle Williams. Chloe D. Brown.
Nia Nicole Miles.
Ivy Diane Joyner.
Matthew Brandon Mitchell. Teddy Veselin Kapsamonov. Brianna Murray Ego. Taylor Voisin.
Joy Parks Miralia. Leah Elizabeth Palmer.
DeKissy Charlene Bristow. DeErica Evans. Kareem Eugene Clark.
Jared Henry Delagrange. Noah Victor Delagrange. Joshua Vendy Merriweather.
Mitchell Austin Moore. Brandon Pledger. Temitope Damilola Elijah. Esther Titilayo Omoyiwola.
Ashley Nicole Cordell. Jade Chiara Burney.
Rachel Diane Simmons.
Alexis Leanne Brady.
Daniel Milachuk. Sanaya Octavia Moore. Azharul Islam. Mashiur Rahman Tushar.
Dawn Merrill. Takaya Beaver. Tiffany Lynn Harbin. Renata Bass. Carissa Lee Hackett. Jessie Mae Kimbrough. Cynthia Monroyd. Mary Abigail Rowe. Talita Burley. India Denise Newton. Marissa Kate Ragsdale. Michael Jake Bentley. Mary DeLoach. Walter Raleigh Robinson III.
Madeline Anna Banks.
Davis Grace Churchwell. Ryan Connor Gray. Emily Shea Barnard. Courtney Brooke Cubbage. Sofia Anna Kapuscinski Russo.
Amanda Brooke Brandmeier. Hannah Honlin. Sasha Polite. Devin Green Jr. Matthew Lerma.
Yanaba Duvia Saka. Destiny Anadia Marbley.
Mark Niblett.
Nicodemus Gabriel Xavier Banks. Nasha Iana Gilbert. Diana Bello Fox.
Jeffrey Thomas Detweiler.
Angela Dawn Kiker. Joshua Paul Kiker.
Kimberly May Hill.
Luke Carter Davis Johnson.
Isabel Patak. Tayden B. Berry. Courtney Lynn Sullivan.
Tiana W. Smith.
Jalen Nicole Polk.
Joshua Kendrick Jones. Brianna Nicole Pye. Chiera Taishia Mans. Allison Christine Shepard. Bella Vey Cronenberg. Moses Ezekiel Green III. Jaylee Cheyenne Williams. Courtney Williams.
Yolanda Sherelle Kennedy.
Kellyanne Veronica Hall. Elizabeth Deja Rose Cody. Sarah K. Bird.
Dejanay Smith. Jakefa Smith Jr. Skya Maya Lachey Bacon. Maria C. Ingram.
Trelawney H. Francis.
Anna Karina Folds.
Lindsay Grace Eckler Mastenbrook. Abigail Lindsay Sheldon. Tieshia Copeland. Valerie Musto.
Chinedu Chidi Nwachukwu. Diodone Moela Chamala. Kennedy Briku.
Taylor Corvette Miles.
Abdul Razak Mahmud. Petra Enima Frimpong. Kerem Dogan.
Audrey Elizabeth Popard. Melissa Heredia Chegwe.
Mohammed Saad.
Amanda. Yes. Yes.
Andrea Simone James.
I know you have so many students. Yes, both. Yes.
LaDaniel Ann Jefferson.
Yes.
Tiana Narcissus Jefferson.
Bray Nicole Adams.
Kwabena Boama Owusu.
Marshall Imogene Fletcher. Chasmia Denise Hill.
Lord Kofi.
Deidre Nelson.
Mercedes Lene Caldwell.
Brittany Jean Espy. Amanda Carol McCrory. Manisha Chaudhuri. Francesca Jefferson. Suzanne Samford Tatum. Destiny Marlinda Hartwell. Maya Yasima Monet Jones. Noah Michael Riley. Chantalina Tyriasha Butler.
Jacob Owusu-Gakpo. Padi Musa. Jobayed H. Badhan.
Shavetta Foreman.
Oluwafemi Temitope Ogunbenle. Demia Alexis White. Melvin Ekene Ajulu. Muhili Kulere Abdullahi. Emanuela Ogun.
Jasmine Alexius Williams.
Lena Al-Rafai.
Madison Elizabeth Blanding. Sharonda DeVera Battle.
Abdullah Al-Fahim.
Felicia Arene McCollum.
Muhammad Mutahir.
Muhammad Uzman Khan, Masters of Mechanical Engineering.
Well, congratulations. This concludes the formal conferral of graduate degrees. In just a moment, we will stand for the singing of our alma mater, followed by the recessional. Today, you join a distinguished community of Georgia Southern alumni, scholars, and professionals whose influence is felt across our region, our state, and our world. Your advanced degree represents years of commitment, inquiry, and discovery, and we are so proud to have celebrated this milestone with you. So family and friends, it is my great honor to present to you the Georgia Southern University graduate class of 2026. Now I ask you to please stand as you are able for the singing of our alma mater, which will be followed by the recessional of the stage party and faculty. Today's alma mater will be led by Taylor Sutterfield. Graduates and guests, following the recessional, we ask that you exit the arena in an orderly fashion and reunite with your families outside. It's a beautiful evening. Taylor, please come forward and lead us in the alma mater.
Just so